will randomise and we'll go. Who's up? Brentford then? Not you, because they are finished 12. And there we go, chat. There's your order in the cereal filler. There we have it, people. There's your order. I'll zoom in as well for you all. There we go. Right, bear with. Let's get this done, chat. 6 boxes of Bodysat Chrome. Let's do it. How much to read from the person? Nothing. Nothing. If we get that first half filled up a little bit more, I'll get the second half of that case live. Because it's a brand new case, you see, so I don't mind getting the second half live. We'll get the first one filled up a bit more. Tell me, move it, dance, give it up. Tell me, give it up. There we go. Come here. Right, I tell you what, tonight is a lot cooler than it has been, chat, I think, right? I think it's cooled down a little bit. Right, there we go. Come on, boy, can you get it up? Right, there we go. Right. Sorted. There we go, people. Best of luck. Let's do it. The app fraud, I know, sorry. The app's having a nightmare today. I have got the developers looking at it. Things are now loading up, but it seems to be taking a little bit longer than normal to load, which is a bit frustrating to say the least, right? So, yeah. Take it, baby, baby. Real face from Bath, mate. That's crazy. When's yours on Paul Street? I have no idea. You'll have to speak to him about it. Visually on Bernardo, but we want 150 for it. 150 for Bernardo Silva. Christ. There's no... Surely Bernardo Silva is good, but he's not worth 150 million, right? There's no way. He's not worth more than Jude. There we go. Chatting too fast. Is on there currently? Something like that. Yeah, absolutely. The thing is, the issue is, Corrupt, is that the houses are built for the summer, so there's so much insulation and the darker colours, so they absorb the heat and all the rest of it. It's just so... It's probably less of the fact that it's really hot. It's more so we're just so underprepared. It makes it hotter. Yeah. Ronaldo filler. Right, effectively. Say this is a Ronaldo card. Then that's a bad example, actually. Say this is a Ronaldo card here. You would then turn it to the back, and it is 31.99. So I'll go to spot 1 with Tobias. If this was a Ronaldo card, you turn it to the back, it says 42, would go to Nick, etc. Is your name Smith Rowe? Because I want to take you out for a meal. Oh, W, yeah, I'm down. What a chat up line I'm here for that, W. Just a number to say, he ain't for sale. Yeah, about 70. He wants out, so about 60 million. Kyogo being linked with Forest, who? No worries at all, Hennis, no problem. Right, come on. We need something big here, chat. We need something big. God, Jeff's in again. There's Max in this one. Max in this one. Who's in as well? Cole's in this one. Jennifer, Jamie. There we go. So they're being just like a house on the similar to ours. And a light example, most of them, but no yard. No, it depends where you are, really, to be honest with you. Most houses... Are you on about the ones that are like... I haven't been to San Francisco to really be able to tell, but I assume you're on about the ones like you see on the movies that are kind of... the terrace houses, effectively, but they're quite tall and whatever. To a degree, I mean... Houses vary. I mean, some have garden or yards, whatever you want to call them, some don't. It's just kind of... It's the same as... The houses look very different in comparison to the US. Like, the design of them is completely different, because the ones in the UK are built to keep the heat in. The ones in the US kind of built to keep the heat out. As well as in some places, obviously, be, you know, like, you know, earthquake-proof to a degree or whatever else, whereas ours aren't. So, those together, yeah, they can be. It depends, yeah. So over here, they're called terraced houses. They're the ones that are probably the closest together. So that's where there's just a house after a house after a house. They look very different to San Francisco houses, by the way, from the ones I've seen on films. Then you've obviously got, you know, all the other types as well. I built the Golden Gate Bridge. I did. Yeah, how many item cards I hit last? I'm not sure, Dixie. You'd have to have a little watch back. There's a fair few, though, I think. Ronald De Boer. Any Brentford cards in Bogsidian? No, there wasn't, unfortunately, Tommy. You are obsessed with Brentford, man. You love it. Super filler game on break. Yep. So essentially, say this is a Ronaldo card. You turn it over, go to the bottom. It would say 42. Go to Nick. Let's say, for example, you hit a numbered Ronaldo here. This is Rivaldo. It'll be 50. That goes to spot 10. That is Lee. Let's say this Ansu Fati's a Ronaldo. That is number 31. That will go to Tobias. So on and so forth. Although I'm away and see how it is. Yeah, it depends where you visit, really. You know, you go somewhere which is more like country. In the countryside. I don't know what it's called, but yeah. In the, like, I don't know. It's kind of like your version of, like, I don't know. Yeah, it's like, you know what the countryside is, right? Yeah, like loads of grass and stuff. They're a bit different. It's a bit more like sparsely populated, the houses, whereas you go into a city and it's obviously quite densely populated. It's pretty similar in fairness. There's not that many differences apart from the design of the houses because they are designed for different things, but would you rather us win the league again or do a duo stream with Amaranth? Duo stream with Amaranth, absolutely. Yes, you heard that. My guards are normally a lot. Yeah, that's a big difference actually. Corrupt is that in America, obviously you've got big yards, you call them, but what they're called front gardens here. Doesn't really happen in the UK. It's more so the gardens behind the house, and the back gardens are bigger than the front. So quite a lot of houses you'll find don't really have driveways like they do in the US, where you can kind of like pull up, park outside like that. Normally you'd park on the side of the road, on like the street or whatever, in a lot of houses. So that's probably another main difference as well. Yeah. Good point, that, Lee. You're useful sometimes, tell you what. Love how to go straight onto the street too. Yeah, exactly that. Exactly that. You know, it's like literally 5 footsteps and you're on the road. Absolutely. God, do I think you should get it? You definitely into your PC. Let's have a little look, Jonah, in a second. When the Romans, you're paying an extra $50K for a house with a driveway over here. Yeah, it's not. Another one, right, as well. I don't know whether this is just in the movies, but yeah, I'll be honest with you, Jonah. That was the one I was going for. Do you remember? That was the one I was going for. But yeah, you're trying to fraud me, aren't you? You fraud. Like the way that you guys have your post boxes or mail boxes, whatever you call them, at the bottom of your driveways, they are literally on the front door of the house. On a majority of them, so it's just on the front door. So you're posting it straight into the house. Roll for Van Bronckhorst also. Not yet, Lego, not yet. A lot of cars on the street. Yeah, that's exactly why. So that'll more than likely be on a row of terrace houses, Corrupt, when they're all together. Naki Pena, Refractor. Can't breathe. Shaking, falling onto. But obviously the houses with, like, I don't know, say driveways, for example, they tend to be in the same area. So houses that are close together will all be in the same area. Houses with maybe a driveway will be in the same area. It depends where you're going, really, you know. This could be a nice one, this. Oh, filler. Filler action, people. Look at that. R9 to 25. Here we go. Here we go, chat. R9 to 25, and it goes to 21. Tobias, all yours. All yours, Tobias. There you go. It's a beauty of a card, that one for you, my friend. Filler action. We love it, we love it, we love it. It's a beauty of a card, that, Tobias. There we go. Just getting your name on it, bear with. I bottled writing your name, by the way. Sorry, that is awful. There you go, Tobias, all sorted. There's a reason I don't write on your team bags anymore, chat. Is because I've been booted off it. What have you sent me? What have you sent me? Let's have a little look. Well, I'll move this to the side. Oh, wow. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Yeah, I might have to get onto that. Thank you, Jonah. I might have to get onto that. That's a nice card, that, isn't it? Yeah, the bad boys are always catching my mind. Yeah. I'm trying to think if there's any other differences, really, between UK and US houses. I'd say another thing, maybe, and this is maybe somewhere... When I've been to the US, and this was in Miami when I went to Miami, the houses seemed very... They weren't very, like, high. So there weren't very many floors, if any. Whereas in the UK... A terraced house is quite tall, I would say, in comparison to maybe the US ones. Don't know. Does with my Diaz though? Diaz is finished. I'm joking. He's a goat. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Better than the Diaz. Henda Messi. Yeah. what you see. There we go. You don't have aircon, have central heating through radiators. Yeah. Hold on, the US has no radiators. Oh my god. Do the aircon units double up as a heater? Oh my, I didn't know that. If that is correct, no, they use it. Wow. 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 Henrik Larsson, gold refractor also. God, I didn't know that. That's mental. I mean, it makes sense in fact. It's probably more effective as well. They're a lot more prepared than we are, aren't they? In the US, we are not very prepared. The way that we do things just doesn't seem very logical. Any Salma? No Salma. That sounds like you're gonna say like Salma nuts or something, but I don't know what that even means. Yeah. That's what that sounds like. They don't insulate houses. They prefer prefab types, non-solid walls. Yeah. I mean, they're built different as well because of obviously some of them need different foundations and shockproofing and all the rest of it, don't they? For any murmurs or earthquakes or whatever. If they live in that, well, yeah. Yeah, whereas we don't have any of that. We just have lightning that sounds like a massive bang. Luis Suarez gold. Number 250, Luis Suarez. Chemistry. There we go. We have a refractor Iniesta. Well, I've learned something new there anyway. I have learned something new there. Crazy. Crazy, crazy stuff. Right, come on then. Houses are a lot smaller. No, but I assume there are smaller houses in the US as well. You know, it just depends on what you see, you know. I'm sure on the films that maybe Corrupts watch, the houses look pretty big, maybe. I don't know. Because on films, they are going to show the bigger ones, I suppose. When I went to the US, I mean, some of them were massive. In the same way in the UK, some of them are massive, though. Some of them are small. This is crazy. Grealish being rep, we need to get it done, really, don't we? I'll push a little discount on it at some point soon. That is a Frank Rijkaard. What else have we got here? Let's have a little look. US homes run off 120 volt electric. I have no idea. I have no idea. Do you know what a ducted heat pump is? What the hell is that? I've never heard. Is it true in the US there's no kettles? David Villa to 25. Why do I feel like in the US there's no kettles? I feel like that's a massive flaw, or are the kettles now? I don't know. I feel like I heard there were no kettles, but maybe that was like years ago. God knows. There must be kettles, right? Kira Walsh, rookie author. That's a nice one. Yeah, I don't know what a ducted heat pump is, though. No. I find it mad that people in the US just have like bears climbing trees in their back garden. I find that nuts. I've watched a video before of a bear in someone's garden that just vaults a tree. Why do they need kettles? Kettles of a tea? They hate tea? No. No, they might like tea. No, Kira not numbered. They may like tea. You don't know, Robbo. You never know. That's what someone new house wants to move in. Right, what is a ducted heat pump? What does that mean? Is that just not a boiler? Careful coffee tea. They microwave the water to make tea. Yeah, that's grim, that. Kettle for hot water. I use mine for coffee / tea all the time. Oh, you have a kettle? Oh, fair enough. They like I love iced tea. The issue is, right, if I lived in America, I would 100% be fat online, like proper fat online, like. The food over there is just too tempting. I couldn't resist the temptation. I actually couldn't resist. Oh no, I couldn't. Pancakes, donuts, iced coffee, iced tea. Oh my god, I honestly would be dead. I'd be dead in about 2 months, honestly. Like, oh my, that is my dream. Like, the US food is my dream. And I'm very happy I don't live over there for that reason, because I honestly cannot help myself and I would end up dead. I thought the system is a type of heat pump unit that works by providing the conditioned air to the entire home, all specified zones, who pencil doors, they generally fit into it. No, so we don't really have aircon units, really. Or aircon in the UK houses. Some obviously do, but it's not as common, really, Jonah. A bit of lemonade, completely different. Oh, so nicely. There's so much sugar in it, and I'm here for it. Food's crazy. Yeah, but Robbo, come on, that's what I'm talking about. Hanson. Mbappe to Chelsea. Alfie, what's your opinion on bears vaulting trees in people's back gardens in the US? What do you think? Because we're definitely see the price. Mate, I swear to God, right, no. The price isn't that crazy on junk food, right? Or maybe I'm wrong on that. I didn't think it was that mad on, like, your like, junk food, right? Or the portions are mad, so it's not as bad. The US have cattle. Do we discount the great spots that come with the Mbappe? No, unfortunately not. I'd only be for the next ones. No, it isn't, Lee. Their food is... No, I'm sorry. US food's a dub. I don't care what anyone says. It's 99. Not sure he gets in ahead of Havertz. Oh, my God. 6 box number 3 or 4. Number 4. This one, chat number 4. You don't have to run faster than a bear, just faster than the slowest person is what I go, but... You're off, you're Rocky, you are. I was in Florida in March. Oh, yeah, you were? Was it? Yeah, but hold on. Yeah, but was that a tourist area or no? Because the tourist area is going to be very expensive, right? And US guys might be, or whatever, or Canadian guys might be able to confirm that. I'd assume the tourist area is going to be pumped, right? American Bears, we have... First time in our trees. Too warm. Wham. It's cool in the office. It is very cool in the office, it is. You guys are expensive for food? I haven't been since I was 13, in fairness, or something. So it was like 10 years ago, to be fair, so... Yeah. Maybe it's expensive, though, because the exchange rates changed, because back in there... Back in my day, no, well, until recently anyway, COVID or whatever, obviously the exchange rate was a lot more favourable, wasn't it? So, you know, your $1 was like, your what, 60, 70p or something? Whereas now it's obviously like for like, so, you know, it's obviously a lot more expensive now. There's a 2 mile, which is a loyalty mark, costs like $5. Yeah, but that $5 was once, in fairness, still expensive, it was once like $3. Or whatever, or $2, or £2, sorry. It's one of those, isn't it, really? And you want probably 2 for 1. What do you mean 2 for 1? Before Brexit it was what? Well, that's exactly it. You know, the exchange rate's in the mud. Oh, Patelas gold. That's nice. That's the thing. It's good for US guys buying into the UK. They come on holiday or whatever they do, or buy something in pounds or whatever. Whereas UK to US is a difficult one, man. It's a difficult one. Ousmane Dembele. Blue Refractor Auto. That's a nice card. There we go. Number 75. I'll be ahead. It was more COVID that absolutely rattled it, I think, more than anything. But I think, obviously, Brexit also had an impact on it. That's an inevitability, really, but more favourable for us. It's not really, because it's been that much of a drastic drop that compared to what the US were getting, it's much more favourable for the US. It's favourable insofar as we obviously get more dollars to pounds, but compared to what it was, it's a lot more favourable for US people to buy in the UK, 100%. Yeah. Hey. Don't me love you. Girl, let me love you, baby. Wait, the 6 box number 3. I'll be on YouTube if you want to watch it back, Soccer. I'll be on the old YouTube. Exclamation mark highlights, I think, should bring that up. There we go. Koundé. The way I thought of it was when I was there. £100 in the UK, $100 over there. It's worked out cheaper. I mean, it did used to work out a lot cheaper, and it's still... It doesn't really make as much of a difference anymore, I don't think, but... yeah, it's nuts. Absolutely nuts. Obviously, buying all this product or whatever from the US, you notice it was, when I first started, it was very favourable, and now it is less so. It's, yeah, rip. Boo-doo-doo-doo. It's less so. One of those. So we have a Van Bronckhorst. Do. Feel the best price in the business though. Best prices. Price. Mark Casado. Right, we need a big boy here, chat, or big girl. Need one or the other, don't we? We've not had anything crazy from the... Oh, hello. To 15, Lucy Bronze. Oh, it's Jeff, isn't it? Rip. Rip in the chat. Rip in the chat for Jeff. He's only gone and got it to 15. Rigged. Rigged. Boo. Boo. Boo to Jeff. Right, what else have we got? Refractor, Kira Walsh and Pedri. We've got a new generation. Shush. Oh, mean. Nice card, though. Lucy Bronze is a nice one in fairness, isn't she? Good little player is Lucy Bronze. Solid, solid, solid. I think she's left back, right? Why in Vegas for the... Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? It is, mud now. It's mud. If you look back at, like, historical figures or whatever, right? Or figures. I looked when my, like, nan was young, so... 60s or whatever. My exchange rate's ridiculous. The 15s are nice. They are really nice, aren't they? They are really, really nice. Love like this before. There we go. That'll do, Captain. Right, 2 boxes left, people. 2 boxes left, people. Let's see what we can do. Hopefully a 1 of 1 will come out of here. Robert Lewandowski. Got 15 Udman for sale. You do, you do, you do. There we go. Thiago. Love like. That's over $2 for everyone. It's mad, isn't it? Just how the times change, isn't it, I suppose? And yeah, crazy, crazy, crazy. Good for the US guys now. Don't mind iPod from you. Hey, absolutely. Hey, congratulations, Tone, on the old. When was it good? Was your trip good? You probably had a blast of a few days, right? Kira Walsh, gold. Yeah, you probably had a blast of a few days. I am jealous. Because that could have been us last season, but yeah, I am a bit jealous, I can't lie. I'm a little bit jealous of that, chat. I'm not even going to lie about it. I am. Tone's been... Where did he go? He went Wembley for the Cup final with City. He's been to Istanbul for the final with City. I assume he's come home for the parade. And now he's chilling. He's back to reality. It's going to hit hard, and he's now in the mud. So that's what you get. That's what you get, Tone, for having it all. He had it all, chat. Now he's got to come back down to reality. And, yeah, which will probably last for about 3 months, and they'll win another they'll win the Community Shield, then another 6 months later go and win another one, so yeah, rip. Didn't have import tax for Europe. Yeah, that was a mad one, that one. Yeah, that was a bit of a mad one, that tax-free shop. Yeah, but you can't, and then you get hit with an import tax, so you didn't get import tax. You know, that's a mad thing, isn't it? Like, for example, like, yeah, it's a mad one. Ronaldinho, anyway, number 299. It is a mad one, anyway. Right, what else have we got? Ow. Ooh, got a little pain in my rib there, chat. Ow. Right, how many have we got here? Anyway, yeah, it was all the elderly, rip. Of the Evo getting taken over. Who's taking over you? Someone who doesn't have a clue. Why would they take over the Ev? For what reason would they take over the Ev? MSP. So someone who's buying everything in Microsoft points. Fantastic. How many? 4,200 or what? Giovanni Van Bronckhorst. Blame Jeff. Yeah, Jeff voted Brexit because it's cheap. So what? They're buying Microsoft points because it's cheap, and then buying Everton with the Microsoft points. Tell you what, honestly, unbelievable this is. Everton going for 4,200 Microsoft points. God, I remember back in the day finishing school on a Friday, going to Blockbuster, getting 4,200 FIFA points, and then going to open packs. I I remember a Neymar when he was at Santos. That was FIFA 13. David Villa. Probably blaming you and old. Oh, no, I am not old, Lee. David Villa 75. No, that is Jeff who's old, not me. Do not put me in the same category as Jeff. It was loaning 300 mil or so, which will ameliorate the shares. Getting 50% or so, rough figures. Can't recall the exact. So essentially, the Arteta money is still not there. Is what we're trying to understand, Cole. Is the Arteta money is still not there, Bill, or what? You 50 plus? I am not 50 plus. Nothing wrong with being 50 plus, but I am not 50 plus. Well, then 10 years ago, was it? Yeah, it was. Blockbuster wasn't a thing up until, don't know. Blockbuster was definitely a thing 10 years ago, man, because I was in secondary school. I was in year 7 or year 8. It was definitely a thing when I was in year 7 or 8. 100% it was a thing. Don't be afraid to catch feels. Probably went like 6, 7, 8 years ago. Hello, Dan. We are going to get some Liverpool lineage after this, I believe. Will be the plan of action. Evening, Vouts. How are we as well? Closed in 2013. Yeah, so I was in year 7 or 8. So what's that? How old are you in year 7? 11, 12? Because that'd be 2011, 2012. 13? Is that year 9? I can't actually remember. Chat, how old did I be? 10 years ago? Yeah, 10 years ago I was 13. That's not year 7 or 8, is it? How old are you in year 7 or 8? 11? But I don't even know. After select, we can get it filled. Lamar was goated. I was 15 in year 8. No, you were not 15 in year 8. Were you? No, you weren't. You're just doing that to be awkward. You ain't be 13 for 30 years. Shut up, you. Ronald Arajo, Gold Refractor. I was about the first bar break today. May in Thunder. Oh my god. Val, honestly, it was so loud, wasn't it? Oh my god, it was so like honestly, I can't even tell you how loud it was. It was scary loud. With me. To make an entrance. Do you like getting paid or getting paid attention? No, why? What? Well, the hidden reply to the tweets. What? Look at the hidden reply to the tweet. Where'd you see the hidden reply? Not on stream though. How do I see the hidden tweet? You know, it's like in the video, there isn't music on it. Yeah, it's crazy. It's like a like button. Oh, for the love of God. Jack, why have you done that? I hope there wasn't any audio on that, by the way. I really hope there wasn't any audio on that, because I swear to God, I'm done. Incredible time, Dark Ages, in Istanbul. I can't blame, I'm glad to be home. Was the hotel grim tone or no? Because my dad said in 2005 the hotel was just absolutely horrific, like bad. Like proper bad, like cockroaches everywhere and all the rest of it, but... Hey mate, what a W though, what a dub. Yeah, at least there's no sound on that video, because yeah. Any reason you did that, Jack, or... Was that another kid to watch also? It certainly was, 299. We have an Ilyas Akamak Blue. Wait, be coldest baby, number 75. There we go. Right, what else have we got here? Let's have a little look. There's a Dembele and then a Shola. Nope. Right, let's see. We have got a few packs left, chat, to try and go big. I don't know what I expected. Why didn't expect that, Jack? Yeah, I didn't expect that either. Jack about to get banned off Twitter. Rest in peace, Jack. Jack, the question is, why have you got that saved? Joe, we need to... Why has he... Why have you... Hold on. Why have you got that saved? Ronald de Boer. That's a nice one. We get that Ronaldo. Which one do we get? Numbered. Or Refractor. Refractor is 33. So that goes to Joe. Well, the prime vids, I guess that is ridiculous. Unbelievable. We have a David Villa with a Ansu Fati. Right, last one on the chat. Here we go. We have an Andres Iniesta. What else have we got here? Let's have a little look over here, chat. We have a Pedri and a Kira Walsh. Next three more next week. We'll catch up at the end of this break. Will I get this weekend? If you request now, it'll just miss, my friend, unfortunately. Cut-off was 6 PM today, so yeah, it'll just miss, unfortunately. Stoikov. Number 299. Right, last two. Last two packs. And then we are into something else. Probably the lineage. Ansu Fati. Gotta stop dancing. And then last one, chat, here we go. What have we got here? And that is a Fabio Blanco. And there we go, people. That concludes it. A massive thank you again for the fill on that one, as I've knocked the camera. Lovely. Right, best of luck, people. Thank you. Right.